Hi, you guys. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new here. So, we are going to be doing a full moon reading. So, happy full moon. And it is the full moon in Gemini. And we're going to see here what we need to know as a collective. And for this reading, I did want to actually do a little spread, although I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to just kind of work in sections here for this spread. So I'll let you know quickly before we start what the spread will be, what it will entail. So for the first part, we're going to look at where are you now on this full moon, so just your current energy. For the second part, we're going to see what needs to be seen and known tonight. So third part, what needs to be released. And I found this spread, by the way, somewhere online. The fourth part, what energy do you need to call in? Then the fifth is what intention to set. And then finally, what magic will be made. So we're going to look at those different sections and see what we have come through. So of course, just take what's going to fit, just take what's going to resonate, and let's go ahead and set the intention together for this reading. So Spirit, please use me as a clear channel for these messages tonight for the full moon in Gemini, December 7th and 8th, 2022. So what do we need to know here about this energy? Anyone who needs to hear this message, I trust that whoever is meant to hear it will be guided to this message. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have. So the first part, where are you now on this full moon? So let's see, where is your current energy? Where are you now with this full moon? So tune me in, please, Spirit, to this energy, please. So where are you now? I'm getting a beautiful tiger's eye crystal. So someone could have that. Yeah, Ace of Wands. So tiger's eye is about luck, is about, for me, good luck, prosperity, abundance. Can be very protective too. And the Ace of Wands gives me a feeling of this strong sense of passion, some type of new beginning, new creative endeavor, something fiery, something bold. So some of you could carry a tiger's eye, or you may be working with tiger's eye crystal, or that could be really good to work with right now. But I feel also this can be symbolic of the energy of tiger's eye, bringing in this new surge of kind of passion, vitality. We'll see what it is, but that's a very positive energy. So where are you now, this full moon? Where are you now? Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is, of course, about mental, emotional healing, finding clarity of mind, finding peace of mind. Five of Pentacles is coming up at the bottom. So this very well could be a current time where you are deciding to kind of move past struggles, move past challenges and difficulties, especially things that have kind of weighed you down mentally, have kept you stuck. Something about the face here too. I'm seeing something about putting a new face on. So there might be something specific about the face for some reason, or you could be even talking to yourself in the mirror. Something here about that. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of confirmation to go with this. So where are you now, Spirit, for this reading? Where is the collective now? So happiness flew out, but I don't know if I want to take it. It kind of didn't feel right to me. So let's see. Tell us about the Six of Swords. Yeah, and I'm being shown an elephant, okay? And I'm being shown a card from a deck I have that says a long journey that will leave you wiser at the end. So I do think with this Five of Pentacles, it feels like you're kind of leaving this behind and you're becoming wiser by the day. You're becoming more clear. And so that seems to be where your energy is. The elephant could be guiding here for you as well. So where are you now? I'm also hearing this is a beautiful time for self-reflection, okay? Again, something about the mirror, the face, so maybe you have been doing a lot of self-reflection or affirmations, or this is a great time, something with the glass too, transparency. So yeah, we have answers. So Six of Swords and answers together is pretty much perfectly going together, because Six of Swords is about finding answers, finding solutions, finding clarity, moving from the stormy waters to the still waters. And I'm being shown a rubber band actually that's snapping back. Yeah, I think some of you here, you could be going through a process where it's almost like you could be either distancing yourself or finding time, finding space right now to yourself, or you've already been going through this for a long time. And I think that there's this kind of, yeah, snapping back confidence. You're finding here at the bottom, we have finding as well. So I feel like this can be symbolic of I don't know, it's like I'm hearing saving yourself or finding a way to save yourself, finding a way to find that. Um, so I'm going to sort of put this together as we go, but let's put this up here and let's look at the next question here. So what needs to be seen and known tonight? So for this full moon, what needs to be seen and known? Yeah, look at that. We have air guardian, shift your perception. So this definitely this full moon, which makes sense with Gemini too. It has a lot to do with the air element, the mental state, the thought processes, the anxiety, even for some people, finding a way past that, finding a way to calm your mind, finding a way to soothe your mind. And so what needs to be seen tonight is definitely this too, Six of Swords. Well, this is where you currently are. But I think that putting this together with the confidence too, and what needs to be seen being shift your perspective or your perception, I think you've already been beginning to do this. So what needs to be seen tonight? So this can be for someone out there. What I'm hearing is that you might need to release a troublesome, like let's say for example, you've been trying to make something work for a long time, or you've been trying to even involving another person. It's like you've been pushing for it, you've been trying. It's like you've been trying to flog a dead horse, sort of. Spirit saying that this can be a time for you to release that. Okay, release the old and rest. It's time to let that go. It's time to release any restrictions, specifically again around things that make you feel like you're struggling mentally or emotionally. And for some, it can involve communications as well. It's like a feeling of the eagle here at the bottom. Yes. And I heard something like tire kickers. So maybe it's like, you know, not spending your time on certain things that are empty promises or empty products, like, or empty outcomes, if that makes sense. So this is what needs to be seen tonight, is that what needs to be seen is that it's time to release, it's time to rest. Let's see, let's confirm it. What needs to be seen tonight for this full moon? That's interesting. I just saw 10 over 10, 10 over 10, and we have 10, 10 of Swords reversed with the 10, Wheel of Fortune. So there's something definitely about 10, but the way they showed it to me is almost like a score you get, like a 10 out of 10. I guess they could be referencing that it's like the 10, you're releasing the 10 of Swords in reverse, and then you're moving into the new 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the eagle. So you see how it's kind of like definitely tens, of course. And it's interesting because I've actually been seeing 10-10 on the clock for the last, probably the last like few weeks. So I don't know if anyone else has been seeing that, but there's something with the number 10 that's really significant, which is a cycle closure, number 10. So what needs to be seen? I'm hearing Spirit say you can do it the hard way or you can do it the easy way. You can either do it the hard way or the easy way. So take that how it's going to fit with you specifically. But what you need to know is that you can choose the higher route right now. You can choose to do things the easy way, which is to see things from a higher perspective. So again, we have that word perspective, perception, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I think this is a beautiful time right now to kind of know and see how the Wheel of Fortune here is assisting you. Tell us about that, Spirit. What needs to be seen and known tonight? Let's actually use this deck here. There's the Ace of Wands that came up again at the bottom. Yeah, what are you waiting for? I'm hearing, what are you waiting for? So definitely lighten your load. 10 of Swords reversed, 10, lighten your load. So basically what needs to be seen is that, what are you waiting for? Whatever that means for you, it's time to get moving. It's time to, and the Wheel of Fortune though is more of a perspective like this. It's more of like a larger energy than ourselves. So it's not so much about you having to necessarily take action. I think it's more of like inspired action. It's more of where you feel guided to go, where you feel called to be. And that's what you need to see right now is the bigger picture, the eagle. And for some of you, this is a specific thing about your business or something involving work. I'm hearing that there's something within your, again, your mental process that you've been almost like not clear about. Like maybe you have not been clear about when is the right time to act on this certain goal or project, or when is the right time to do this or that. So there's something I feel within the, all things connected to your thoughts and your ideas. But what you need to see is that you're carrying too heavy of a load. You're carrying this 10 of Swords in reverse. You've been carrying this, and the answers are here for you already. So the answers are giving you confidence to proceed, confidence to move forward right now. I'm seeing somebody sliding, almost like sliding on like a slide, like a water slide, but in a way of like almost slipping, like where you're trying to get up, you're trying to move forward. So it could kind of like, I guess that's how they're referencing it, like a slippery time for some reason with the transformation. So there's definitely lots of transformation occurring, but you could sort of feel like you're on a slippery slope, you know, things are not very clear, or things are becoming clear, but it's like maybe you feel like you're kind of, it's slippery, or it's like, you know, you're trying to have solid ground. You're trying to ground yourself. You're trying to move things forward while not falling apart. So let's see, what needs to be released is the next one, which is definitely we see here something needs to be released. So let's see, what needs to be released? What needs to be released is referencing back to the Wheel of Fortune here. Something with not taking on karma that's not yours, or not taking on energies that are not yours. Judgment card coming up at the bottom. And I'm seeing a lot of violet, Saint Germain, violet flame. Something that, let's see, what needs to be released for this full moon? What needs to be released? Yeah, again, it's something connected to you, though. It's like I keep being shown that mirror again. We have the Four of Wands, Eight of Cups at the bottom. What needs to be released? The magic is within you, I'm hearing. Yeah, I think it's more connected to something to do with your self-worth, maybe for some of you, or like how, because again, the Four of Wands is stable. It's like the four corners of stability. Um, I'm hearing, where have you sold yourself short? Okay, Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so we're moving from the Seven to the Eight of Cups. So you may have been selling yourself short in some way, and that's what needs to be released, is to take a look at that and see where are you selling yourself short, and finding a way to, release that. What needs to be released here for this full moon energy? Surround yourself with protective energy. Feel loved and comforted, Mother Earth. But what's interesting is that I think this is not so much something that you're actively releasing, this part here. It's almost like Spirit saying that the abundance is already yours. The comfort, the security is already yours to have. And I'm hearing, why do you keep walking on broken glass? So it's interesting because it's more to do with like, it's not that you're releasing something. I think you've already released it. I think you've already kind of, it's either happening for you automatically or you've already done this. And so now all it's about is protecting what is yours. It's about protecting your Four of Wands, protecting your energy, being able to allow and invite in this nurturing Mother Earth energy to feed you and to nourish you. So where have you been walking on broken glass? Like I said before, where have you been revisiting certain things or involving yourself with things that are just old versions? Where have you been doing that? Because that is where Spirit's saying that this is where you need to have protective energy, but not like you have to shield yourself. It's more of like you're already protected. It's more of like, I'm also hearing slow down and be in the moment. So maybe having to, set aside time to enjoy what you've created, Four of Wands, and what you are creating. Let's get one more of these for this. So what needs to be released? I'm hearing Capricorn here really strongly. What needs to be released? Yes, lay a solid foundation, the beaver. Okay, and co-create with Spirit at the bottom. I'm hearing give up the fight. So again, I guess Spirit wants you to say here, or wants you to know, number 6-2 coming through again, that give up the fight with things that, don't serve you, of course, but also give up the fight with trying to control a situation. It's like, I think that I'm hearing you can't lose the battles. What is it? You can't... It's almost like you can't lose a battle that you've already been protected for anyway. So the reason, or the way to interpret that is that you can't, how do I explain this? What's meant to be yours is yours. Co-create with spirit. Let's get one more. I can't really explain this correctly. What needs to be released here? Actually, let's move into the next section. So what energy do you need to call in? So I think that's also part of what this is here too, but let's see. So what energy do we need to call in with this full moon energy? The peacock is coming up here to indicate the confidence, again, you know, that confident energy. What do we need to call in for the full moon energy right now? What do we need to call in? What you need to call in is actually more of like a magician's energy. The Fool we have here. It's like they're showing me floating kind of atoms almost, and things that you can mold into what you want. So what you need to call in is just simply trust the Fool to mold your life how you want it to be. And there's such a strong energy with this energy, of the co-create with spirit, the Fool, and the protective energy of indicating again that you're entering into almost like a void period, but it's a positive void. It's a void of creation. So when you kind of walk from that clean slate, you can use the energy to be and to have whatever you want, if that makes sense. And that's something opening right now. But what you need to call in is more so trust and faith in these answers that are being given to you, this path that's about to reveal itself for you, and being able to just be open to using that kind of magician energy to craft. Okay, so possibility, I guess, is a good word for it. You need to be open here to possibilities, calling in possibilities, which seem to be infinite in nature right now. So what do we need to call in? So they just showed me an airbag in the car opening. And here's the Page of Swords. So, and here's the Two of Swords reverse that I was saying, the Mirror. So let me get another card here and see, what do we need to call in to confirm this interesting kind of analogy? Spirit, what do we need to call in? You are not lost, okay? Spirit saying what you need to call in is that you're not lost. Bask in joy and light. I was being shown somebody roller skating in one of those, you know how like back in the day people went on dates roller skating around, I can't think of it right now, but something about that's coming up. So I don't know if somebody did that recently or you want to do that, but it's more of like this, the metaphor for having fun and kind of being in that joyful energy of just having fun. So yeah, what did I say? What you need to call in? You're not lost. Okay, honor your inner knowing. Yeah, it's more of like trying for you to know that you're not like you're not lost. The Page of Swords. Even though you could feel maybe that you're lost, or you could have a moment where you feel the Fool, that being in that kind of clean slate energy or being in that joyful energy could make you feel sometimes like, am I just being foolish, or am I lost? Do I know where I'm going? But actually that's the beauty in it, is that you can harness that infinite potential energy right now. And that's what they want you to call in. What energy to call in right now for the full moon? Also, there's something about being there for other people, or allowing yourself to, yeah, there's the mirror. So there's the person looking in the mirror. reconciliation. But what I'm getting is that you're either being there for other people, or you're going to start having connections here that are more harmonious because you're able to extend kind of your heart, and vice versa. It's like I'm just being shown that when you see your own beauty, look at this person again looking in the mirror, then you reconcile with yourself. You know, you begin to love yourself. You begin to put those pieces together of yourself. And as you do that, it draws in these other connections, or it draws in harmonious energy around your environment. And that's kind of what I'm getting here too. So what you need to pull in or draw in is, you know, practically this could be focusing on any beauty rituals, things that make you feel beautiful. Let's actually get one of these ritual cards. I did post one on my on our Patreon community, and the third eye came through, so that could just be an additional. It could come up again, but the third eye, to focus on that right now, or to cleanse your third eye. But let's see, what do we need to call in? So what kind of ritual maybe would benefit right now? What to call in for this full moon in Gemini? We have Epona. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. The Celtic and Roman goddess of horses, as well as fertility, victory, and freedom. So it says during the Sagittarius moon or the full moon. Well, we are in Sagittarius season, and it does say on the full moon. So I'll put this up here if you want to take a screenshot of it, if anyone is interested. Okay, so that could be a really great thing to do right now, or to invoke. Okay, and Earth is at the bottom. So I'll also take a picture, or I'll also put this up here because we have Mother Earth. Okay, so let's see what else we have then. So what intention to set? I was going to do that again. So we'll do one more. What intention should we set right now? So Spirit, what intention should we set right now? Again, I'm seeing a lot of violets, indigo colors. What intention needs to be set? The sunrise, sunset, closing chapters, and then inviting in that warmth and fire to begin a new chapter with the Ace of Wands. What intentions should we set? I'm being shown somebody looking at a map. So again, there's something with a map here, or something about not being lost. Again, I had said over here, we have inspiration. Yes, so inspiration and talent are two intentions to set. And I'm hearing coming out of the cold. So yeah, it feels like there's the inspiration, the fire, the Ace of Wands type of energy coming out of the cold. So a great thing to do after you release with the full moon, you know, if you want to set an intention for the full moon as well, you can, but it's about setting the intention to come out of the cold with any lack of maybe inspiration, or lack of feeling good enough, or not feeling stable enough, you know, those types of things here. Lighten your load and instead replace it with your talents, replace it with your fire, your blessings. It does say here too, of course, this Epona, birth new ideas or release fears and inhibitions, which is what this is too. So yeah, this full moon's a great time to do that, to release inhibitions. So what intention should we set? To work hard at these things, but give yourself enough time. The world in reverse. I'm also hearing stand tall in the face of adversity. 7 of Wands reversed. Stand tall in the face of adversity. So an intention to set too is to, again, release whatever this adversity is, whether it's something internally or something happening outside of you. From the very beginning, we have the 6 of Swords as your current energy. So it makes a lot of sense, this whole reading, to find that clarity, to find that possible closure or mental release here to move towards calmer waters. And this is the answers that are coming in to give you confidence, inspiration, to reconcile like things within yourself that you're working through, lightening your load, knowing that this 4 of Wands, it seems like it's really about your stability for a lot of you, and being able to set the foundation and the tone for this stability that you need to create for your life, and knowing that all is well when you work with spirit, all is well when you co-create. There's a feeling of that. So what intention to set? Going places you've never gone, I'm hearing. Yes, trust the great mystery. Solutions are closer than you think. That's from the Moonology deck. I don't know what moon that is. It could be the answers are closer than you think, I'm hearing. So that let's look at the last question then. So what magic will be made? So let's see then. So we've already kind of seen, but what is this all going to lead to? Actually, I was going to get one more of these for the intention. Let's get one more. What intention should we set other than this card here? What else? What intention should we set for this full moon? Be the best version of yourself, I'm hearing. Fire. Yeah, that definitely doesn't surprise me. So we have earth and we have fire. So I'll put this up here again. Okay, and then 3 muses, again, inspiration. So this whole reading is about inspiration. So beautiful intention to set. So let's see then, what magic are we creating? What does this all kind of lead to? It's going to lead to the magic that's being created is seeing that all of your struggles have led you to really being able to appreciate yourself in a different light. I'm seeing a diamond, like a diamond within you, like being able to kind of unravel that diamond that's been within you all along. And that's the magic that's being created, is maybe from a long journey, you know, maybe for a long time, the confidence within you, yeah, the empowerment has been lacking. And I'm being shown somebody in a valley, and they're showing me a card from the tea leaf that says deep personal strength, something like that. And there's a valley, and then there's a diamond in the middle of the valley. So it's like you're finding this diamond. The magic that you're creating is this empowerment. Lifting the fog, I'm also hearing. I'm also seeing another card from the Starseed Oracle that says anything unaligned must go. So that's also coming through. So what magic is being created? The Tower in reverse. Start from scratch, I'm hearing. Yeah, start from scratch. 7 of Wands reversed. So this can be specific for some of you. Maybe you're starting from scratch entirely from a certain relationship, job, situation, or this is just mentally, again, you're starting from scratch. It's time to tear down those walls that don't serve you. What magic is being created? I just saw a jellyfish, and here we have the parrot, watch your words, and the grasshopper, take a leap of faith. So there's something here with the Seven of Wands. I don't quite know what it is, but let's say the jellyfish for me can give like a stinging word, stinging energy. And with the Seven of Wands here, watch your words. Either it's you that's sometimes slips into maybe negative thinking or negative, you talk to yourself negatively. And again, with the Six of Swords, it's about finding a way to remove that or move past that energy. Or it could be other people maybe talking negatively to you or about you or gossip or something. And in that case, the energy is to take a leap of faith into a different direction, you know, the empowerment. The spirit is within you, I'm hearing. The light is within you. So yeah, it's a very beautiful energy. Let's get one last card then. The final advice, the final magic that's being created, Spirit. I'm seeing the Emperor in my mind. The Emperor. We have Snake. Yeah, there's kind of the Emperor. We have Snake, shed old skin and track down your fears and desires. So again, such a strong message about that in this reading. So let me know if that resonates with you, but that's definitely what I'm seeing here. It's time to shed the old skin. It's time to release that. It's like you haven't even tapped into your fullest potential, I'm hearing. You haven't even understood how, like, what potential you really have. And this current cycle is helping you to get further on that path right now. Okay. So I hope that this reading could help. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you have a great full moon. Be sure to check out my Patreon community if you'd like to, if you want to, and also my other channel, Venusian Light Tarot, where I do post love readings over there. And yeah, so have a great evening, day, take care, and lots of love.